Om Parabrahma Samarambham Shri Dattatreya Madhyamam Shri Datta Swami Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Sarva Vishwanyasta Padapadmayate Vamahastalola Vedashastrayate Jnana Suryayate Dattarupayate Shri Venugopala Krishnaya Vandanam Shri Venugopala Krishnaya Vandanam Shri Venugopala Krishnaya Vandanam Guru Datta Shri Datta Prabhu Datta Pahimam Vidhi Datta Hari Datta Hara Datta Rakshamam Pahimam Datta Rakshamam Datta. Trailokya Gita, Chapter 2 Kartavya Tattva Yogaha. Association of Philosophy of Divine Duty. Trailokya Uvacha Venugopala Krishnakhya He Dattatreya Sadguru Amshanam Tattvamakhyahi Daiva Seva Samudyame. Miss Trailokya asked, O God Dattatreya, O divine preacher, originally called as Venugopala Krishna, please tell the philosophy of the points involved in this revolutionary divine program.
Shri Datta Swami Uvacha Amrutanandamaya Vishwavidyalaya Sthita Shanti Prema Subhaschatra Vishwashantim Vilokaya. Shri Datta Swami spoke, O Trailokya, you were the student of the university established by the Divine Mother called Mata Amrutanandamayi, who is propagating peace and love in this world. You please see the present burning issue in this world, which is world peace. Ashante karanam papam sarvatraikatra vabhuvi dandabhite punardrushya prashanti sarvajibinam. The reason for the chaos due to misery and tension is injustice or sin, which is at individual level as well as at universal level. The peace will appear if fear for the punishment of injustice or sin is realized by every human being. Prabhutva Vishkruta Bhitihi Papino Dandanojhitaha Nyayalayeshu Chotkochaihi Nyayavadi balairapi. This fear of punishment for the sin is to be exhibited by the government of any state or country. But the sinners are escaping the punishments for sins through the extraordinary intelligence of advocates and sometimes through corruption existing in the controlling agencies like courts and police stations. Anohya daiva shaktescha pratyayah papadandane avasyam sthapaniyodrak enaiva dharma samsthitihi. Therefore, the necessity of exhibition of the existence of the unimaginable God who will punish the sins through his unimaginable power is to be established, and in this way the immediate requirement of propagation of spiritual knowledge is very much essential in this time. In this way only the justice can be established in this world. Asha krishta na jananti shanti mulyam bhayadvina avasyam bhavidandasya nohya dattasya samprati. By establishing justice, peace will be established, by which the world becomes peaceful, which gives happiness to every individual. But people dragged by uncontrollable ambitions are not realizing this value of peace. Only fear for the inevitable punishment of the sin is now the single leftover solution for which establishment of unimaginable God is very much needed. Kevalam laukikam nedam daivat srishtam jagat samam parishrama ivaikena shantyabhishtena yujyate. This work is not simply connected to the worldly subject, but also deeply connected to God. The reason is that God has created this world like an industrialist establishing an industry. It is quite natural that the industrialist always expects that his industry must run peacefully, and similarly, God expects that his creation must run on peaceful lines. Shanti lakshya kriyardhasya paratreha chatushyati Ishwarasya sukhi jiva lakshame tadhikasya chit. Therefore, by propagating the spiritual knowledge, the basis of which is the peace of the world, God will be very much pleased with any worker dedicated to this divine service. If God is pleased with the person involved in this divine work, the person will be happy in this world and also will be happy in the upper world after his or her death. For any soul, the goal of the life must be only to please God. Sanastyapi dharma matihi mijjha nastika bhashita पृच्छामो वयमप्यत्र का हानिः पापकर्मणा. The atheist says that he or she can follow ethics or justice and at the same time will not commit sin, even though the existence of unimaginable God is not believed simultaneously. This is total hypocrisy. If the punishing God is absent, even my mind asks, what is the harm if I commit sin and enjoy the worldly pleasures? If there is no inevitable punishment for the sin, it is correct to say that it is mere foolishness to forego the enjoyment, fearing for the sin. Hence, only unimaginable God punishing the sin through his unimaginable power can control the sin. Vibhutih kalita manya no hyastitve mrusha kvachit apavadena siddhantaha chinnah kim tannirupyatam. Perception of unimaginable event called miracle clearly establishes the existence of the unimaginable power or unimaginable God. Hence, the atheist always tries to disprove even the genuine miracle through some false fabrication also. We do not say that none performs magic to claim it as miracle. Due to such possibility, can we say that all genuine miracles are also magic only? If somebody copies in the examination, can we cancel the whole basic system of examinations? Any fraud happening in a system shall be proved directly. हस्तभ्रमे भस्मतच्छेत् विदेशे जायते कथम् अमृतं च घटात् भस्म जातं बहुघटाश्रितम्. If the atheist says that a tablet of ash is hidden between fingers while creating ash by the movement of hand, the atheist shall answer about the appearance of ash and flow of divine nectar from photos in the houses of devotees situated very far, even in foreign countries. The atheist must also explain that how a part of ash is multiplied into ash of several parts during the miracle done by Sri Satya Sai Baba. Vijnani maunamadhatte nastikah purva nischayah ashrave jivanam swairam papi bhagnam bhavediti. A scientist keeps silent about miracles because he recognizes that the miracles are true but are beyond the human reasoning. The atheist decides even before examining the miracles that the miracles are fraud and all that is just magic only. The atheist fears for miracles because if miracles are accepted, the existence of unimaginable God and punishments for sins in unimaginable ways have to be accepted, by which the free life of enjoyment doing all sorts of sins gets disturbed. Maunam sadhu yatastaddhe maunam vyakhyeyamuchyate prageva nastikamatam mudhamagraha nishthuram. The silence shown by scientists about the genuine miracles stands to be the perfect explanation about unimaginable God. The unimaginable God or Parabrahman is said to be best expressed by silence only. We have great regards for science, but not for atheism, which is prejudiced in the beginning itself without any trial to inquire and investigate about miracles. Maryada samskruter loke vijnanam matamuchyate parabrahma pramabhango nadosha sarvasangatehe. Science is accepted as one of various religions in this world because of its dignity and frankness in the field of knowledge. Science fails in knowing the unimaginable God because unimaginable God is after all unimaginable only for any intelligence. In the case of this imaginable world, we consider science as the topmost authority. Siddhanta matrastarko hi na prayogadhvanirgunaha akashasyeti no sadhu vatanubhis saniyate. The ancient logic, which is purely theoretical, is showing certain defects due to lack of experimental verification. For example, ancient logic says that sound is the property of space or vacuum. But it is wrong because sound needs a medium for propagation like air. Science corrects this point in the ancient logic. Chiddhaivamiti doshoyam jadashakti kriyakrutehe nadishu parinamena shruteranyanishedhataha. Based on the ancient logic, several scholars thought that awareness is God. But science proves that awareness is a specific work form of inert energy released from the digestion of food and subsequent oxidation in mitochondria cells, which is transformed into awareness in functioning brain nervous system. Even though science fails to say what is God, it succeeds in saying what is not God. The Veda rejects all items of the imaginable world to be God. Neti neti tyachachate, because God is unimaginable. Dukkha hetoraghan mukti jnanatapakriyachutehe mahavakashaye vayam daivanugraha sanchitaha. Sin is the reason for misery, and if sin is not repeated, all the entire punishments of pending sins are also cancelled. Realization repentance, and non-repetition of the sin constitute the total process of reformation. This is the greatest opportunity given to the soul by the kindest God. नास्त्युपायोऽन्यथा प्रोक्तात् युज्यते दण्डनं यतः अपुनः करणायैव सिद्धे दण्डो वृथा पुनः. There is no method for the cancellation of pending sins along with the present sin other than the above said method. The above method is logical because if sin is not repeated, there is no need of pending punishments. The reason is that any punishment aims at only non-repetition of the sin again in the world. Dandadoshosti yenayam nachiram parivartitaha vimukto danditaschorah punaschoro gunavrutehe. The punishment has also one defect, which is that it cannot bring a permanent reformation of the soul. After the punishment, the soul is temporarily reformed for some time only. A thief punished severely for his sins and released will not commit the theft for some time only. After some time, the thief will repeat the sin again due to the sinful nature induced by the surrounding atmosphere. Jnanam papam dahatyeva shashvatam daiva bhitidam Ishwarah pritayetena sevakaya nirantaram. The spiritual knowledge will burn all the sinful attitudes of the soul, and hence only spiritual knowledge brings permanent reformation in the soul. Along with the spiritual knowledge, if fear for sin is also introduced through the inevitable punishment to be given by unimaginable God, effective and permanent reformation of the soul appears. Hence, propagation of spiritual knowledge alone brings transformation of the world, by which God is tremendously pleased forever if the soul serves God with this service of propagation of spiritual knowledge. Iti Trailokya Gītāyam Kartavya Tattva Yogo Nama Dvitiyadhyāyah. Like this, in Trailokya Gita, the second chapter called The Association of Philosophy of Divine Duty is completed.
Udvegarahita Santosharahita Shanti Samudra Shri Datta Shanti Samudra Shri Datta Shanti Samudra Shri Datta Om Shantihi Shantihi Shantihi.
Lord Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita that propagating divine spiritual knowledge pleases the Lord greatly. Jnana yajnena tenaham ishtasyamiti me matihi. Spiritual knowledge brings about permanent peace and harmony in the world. So join us in sharing this divine knowledge of Lord Datta and earn the highest grace of God. For more spiritual videos, visit our YouTube channel, Shri Datta Swami. For more discourses on true spiritual knowledge, visit the website www.universal-spirituality.org.